It was about 8 or 9 years ago when I basically realized that there was a lot of content popping up, and you had these individuals that started advertising for get rich fast, or do something fast, or learn this process fast. And a lot of these course sellers really started popping up. And that's not even the point. It's okay if you want to sell courses, right? But all these people who found out that selling the lifestyle would get them conversions, they started showing off their vacations and hotels and recording themselves in business class and recording their watches and their Ferraris and exotic cars. Like, it just became so toxic. And at that moment, I basically realized that number one, commerce would be affected by all of this. Number two, the decision making would be affected by all of this. And it's sad because it's all people who actually want to do great things that fall for this. You know, you don't see this in the enterprise world. If you are trying to work with a company that has thousands of employees, nobody's going to buy your course, or nobody's going to follow this. Like, enterprise world is very different, right? So you're essentially taking money from people who are believing your promise, who are falling for the promise that you're selling, which is inaccurate and fake to begin with. So it was very interesting to see this start at a low level and then really climb to max, and now it's almost like shameful. That's the word that I would use for it. So why are we having all of this? Why has the influencer economy, the get-rich-fast economy of selling courses and giving these big promises, and this is the lifestyle that I live, why did it succeed? And I know better than to believe something like that, because in the real world, I know what it looks like. I know what it takes, and I have maybe another 200 business associates and friends that know what it takes. It doesn't happen like that. You don't just buy and read a $100 course and start making insane amounts of money and start traveling in business class. That's not how it works. So when I saw that, and when I continue seeing it to this day, you know, we're talking about almost a decade of this bullshit, the first feeling is, this is sad. And I've talked about this often. Like, these people that sell these courses, these influencers, or these people who have the capability to go viral with a video or with an image, or with any kind of meme, like, they have the capability to learn how to do this, to gather a following, and to actually sell a specific product, which is the course. If you know all of that, it's almost easier to do commerce because you already have the skill set. Essentially, you're just opting in for conning people rather than helping people and providing value to people. And no, if you sell this to 100,000 people and only 5 of them are able to do this, that's not a good product or service. That's a pretty shitty product or service. So that's one of the first thoughts that I have every time I see one. I saw one today. I commented on one today where he had a very lame pitch. And it's like, you know, I get $15,000 monthly retainer clients and I don't even pick up the phone once. I know it's bullshit. In the real world of consulting, in the real world of marketing and commerce, you don't get to sell to 100,000 people and only 5 of them succeed. We have about maybe 100 plus clients, and I would not have clients if my clients did not make money from my consulting or from my execution. These are clients that pay tens of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis, right? So when I look at my own clients in the real world, you have to provide value, and there is pain behind it. There is accountability. Sometimes we get on monthly review calls with clients, and the clients basically will bitch at us and say, look, my metrics are not moving forward. They're not moving in the right direction. My KPIs are not where they need to be. My revenue is not where it needs to be. My conversion rate is low. My the number of mentions that I'm getting from PR are not enough, or I'm not getting enough visibility or impressions. Like, it's painful and it's dynamic, and based on that feedback, you have to dynamically change or alter or optimize your execution. So when I look at our own processes, or when I look at the e-commerce businesses, or one of my e-commerce businesses, it's, you can't keep selling the same product over and over and over again. And if I had to give one advice to anybody who wants to sell courses and chase this dream of get rich fast, sell 100,000 copies at $50 and, you know, make all this money. So the message that I would give them is you already know how to do all of this. Like, why don't you, do you really want to put your name on it? Do you really want to just make $500,000 and be done with it? Or do you want to build something scalable? Do you want to provide so much value to somebody that they keep paying you $10,000 a month for almost 19 years? I have a client, one client that has paid me $10,000 a month for 19 years, since 2007. And that's just insane. He's paid me millions of dollars at this point, and he still does. It's my oldest client. That level of history, I always say this, your history matters. That level of history is very, very powerful. And when you go to sleep at night, and when you put your head on your pillow, it just feels so much better. And that feeling, we have only one life, right? That feeling is a lot more important, in my opinion, than the feeling of flying in business class or wearing a watch or driving a fucking car, an exotic car, where everybody knows you're a piece of shit. You know you're a piece of shit. Is it really worth it? You see, this is the way that I see it. Business is the ultimate points game that you can play for the rest of your life. It's like playing chess. If you start the game sloppy, you're not gonna win. It's the exact same thing for doing something illegal. It's the exact same thought process. And at that moment, you need to realize, and this exercise has always helped me, is would I feel shame? Would it be shameful for me a few years down the line to know that I have done this to myself, not anybody else, to yourself? Can you live with yourself? And I know a lot of people are gonna probably watch this and comment, yeah, as long as I have millions, I can live with myself. Listen, I know a lot of people who have millions and they're fucking miserable and they wanna kill themselves. So money doesn't give you any level of confidence in that aspect. Like Jordan Peterson says, nobody gets away with anything. So when you do something that's against your core values or against your core principles, you are going to pay for it. Just really make sure that you know you're providing value as you are doing these things, as you are trying to be an influencer, as you are trying to entertain people. In my opinion, just being in commerce is a lot easier than trying to be an influencer. And it's a lot more lucrative as well, because if you do the right type of consulting, if you really put in and give your 10,000 hours, you could charge tens of thousands of dollars. That part is accurate, but you have to really dig deep into a specific expertise. If that expertise is going viral with YouTube videos or Instagram videos, that's fine. Just build an enterprise service or product. It will always last better than selling people the dream at $50, $60, $95 for a course. Nobody that I know that runs a real business sells courses for 90 bucks. There are times where it's gonna get so tough that you're gonna wanna quit, that you're gonna wanna pivot. You're like, I'm just gonna sell these things, it's a lot easier. Well, don't. If you really enjoy what you do in process, and if you think you're good at it, don't quit, because there is something better on the other side of that. And I'm not only talking about consulting, this is true for everything. People have been trying to cure illnesses for decades. And where would we be if they quit every time there was an obstacle or a roadblock, right? Exact same mindset, exact same ideology, where you just have to keep going, because there is something better on the other side. When you focus on a win-win-win, it's a win for you, it's a win for your clients, it's a win for your family and for your community. That's just so much better than just being the douche that sells courses and flashes his watch and flashes off his Ferrari. Don't be that guy. And when things get tough, what keeps me grounded is the fact that I don't quit. That I know that I will get over that hump, that I know that pain will subside, that I know that I will learn from that and get better. So when something happens to me like that now, I say, good. My team members sometimes come and this client canceled and this happened and we couldn't figure that out. I'm like, good. So when negative things, when bad things happen, I just say, good. That's good. It's an opportunity for us to learn. That's an opportunity for us to grow. That's another obstacle that we have jumped over, that our competitors behind us have to jump over. And guess what percentage of those people are going to quit? If one myth had to be destroyed, it's you are not going to just watch a course or play a couple of hours with the technology and make thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. You are not. You're not going to make disposable fucking income. It drives me crazy. Disposable. You don't even have a regular income. You can't even hold a fucking job. How are you going to get a disposable income? Or you're working full time. You're busting your ass 40, 50 hours a week. With what time are you going to create disposable income? And yes, it is possible. There are people who do it, but they don't do it because of just one course. They already have a background in it. Listen, if you are tempted to buy one of these courses or even to study one of these courses, do so. I'm all for it. I've bought these courses. Sometimes I spend hundreds of dollars just to see if the promise is there. And there hasn't been one time that I have purchased a course or a program where I was impressed. Not one time, and I've probably spent $100,000 in the past 20 years buying this shit. So buy that course, study that program, but find one angle that you can hyper-focus on, one subcategory that you need to spend 10,000 hours on. To build something real, the first step is to come to the awareness of what you are talented about, not what you are passionate about. Passionate, nobody cares what you're passionate about if you don't know anything about it. Where does your talent land? What are you really the best at in the world? You might say, I'm really good with persuasion. I'm really good with building relationships. Well, I would say that's a partnership position, or that's a partnership consultant, right? You might say, I'm really good in front of the video. Well, that's a spokesperson. It has to do more with your talent and less with your passion, and even less with money. If you just chase money, you're going to fail. I promise you, you might make money, but at the end of it, you're going to fail. If you chase meaning, purpose, if you chase your talents, you'll always win. And not only financially, you'll win in life as well, because you're staying true to yourself. Remember, real business is not about chasing the next trend and the illusion of success. Stay away from that. It's about building something that lasts, building something that you are genuinely proud of, building something that serves others, not only yourself and your benefits, helping people grow, helping people scale, your clients, partners, co-workers, employees. Embrace the long game, learning, adapting, providing real, true value. This cannot be faked. And stop comparing yourself with the world. Stop comparing yourself with the noise. Stop comparing yourself with the best versions and the best experiences of people online. You have the capability to build the business that you actually want to run one day.